Hello and welcome back to my playthrough of Breath of Fire 2, and in this episode I will be going south of the forest with the Great Wise Tree in order to make it to the southwestern continent, where I'll be visiting Rand's hometown, which is going to be one of the few towns in that area that are kind of creating like a resistance group against the demons that are causing havoc around the world for their obscure god that has not been seen or heard of. So without further ado, let's get into it. So of course, Barry of course mentioned at first that he wants Adam to open the gate to see a god, or so that he can witness the power of God. And then a lot of the bosses, or at least the one as like bosses transform, you know, they mention a god of some form. But yeah, still not known who the main bad guy and bad guys are, because of course they've left it quite obscure, but you're going to slowly find out at least the organisation that is causing the problems. Well, I mean, I don't know if I call it an organisation. I mean, kind of. I guess so. We got 3 of these in a lead off attack. Let's go. So I think Nina has become quicker because of her combined powers of fire and wind shaman. I said I know there's the black and white one, but I'm not sure on anything else. But yeah, I don't just remember when I leave this continent. No, I have to leave and then go to the prison area because I need to hunt down Patty, because you get to find her again. But I think that's after this section anyway. Ouch. So if I'd rather him take that than the AP, so it's fine. There we go. There we go. So now there'll be no fog, so I can go through. Look how much different it looks. Don't know why I did it like that. What a fool. Anyway, I don't remember if there's a chest up top, because you just want to go straight down, but there might be a chest up top anyway. We've got a bee ogre. Jesus, Nina. An AoE spammer, eh? I see. We've got an AoE spammer on our hands. Piss off. Oh my god. I mean, I just can't accept that. Oh, we've got these lot again. Oh wow, come on. Go on, Nina. You've newly found power. Is there a chest? No, there isn't. What a waste of time. Yeet. Well, that wasn't good, was it? Oh, wow. So you missed out on 1016 experience. Never mind. Let's get it. Right, so Nina can cast exit, but she can't cast warp. I mean, that's fair enough. I think only Jean knows it, and Jean's the worst character. Anyway, oh, here we go again. Let's try this instead, it might do more damage. Nope, it did even shitter. AoE spam. AoE spam. AoE spam. AoE spam. Do you want to feck off? Anyway, oh, there we go. Yep, there we go. That's gonna... Hang on, let me pause it. Right, carry on. Oh dear. Well, that was not good. Anyway, luckily it isn't too far to get to the destination. And it's just down here, and then bang. These are two morons I've already faced as well. Defense up X. It will not stop me. Surprised that went a counter attack, to be fair. Let's use freeze. Bang! Look at that with all your crafty little setup. Not going to save you now. Oh my god. Literally a space away. And get these idiots. Oh my god. Damn it, that's come in twice. This is probably from earlier, and it's just... That'll be from earlier. If it happens again, I will check it and answer in case it's new stuff. Anyway, let's go. Yeet. Feck off. Oh, okay. I mean, wow, so brilliant. Fantastic. Ugh. Yeet. Oh, feck off. Honestly. Down you go, you bitch. There we go, right. Jesus. Do 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 do. Right, so press select. So here we are. So you've got in the top left corner of this continent, you've got like this cave. You get this really annoying musical minigame to get Agni. I think it's it was called Agni in Breath of Fire 1, but it's called Anfini in this. That's why I referred to it as Anfini in Breath of Fire 1, because I got the two of them mixed up. South of here is Rand's hometown, and you've got a few other little bits and bobs scattered around. So let's go to Rand's hometown, which I don't remember the name of, but I'll remember it. Let's go in here. We've got big bodies, but we're suited for handling pigs. Don't you think? What happens if I put Rand in my party? Hang on. Hey, is that you, Rand? When did you get back? So you're going to start slowly seeing who the real villains are. Especially over the next few episodes. Because you go to places and there's events that's going to happen where a few of the characters' true colours are going to come out. I will say, out of like the main bad guys, you've seen some of them as characters. I'll give you that as a hint. Some of them you still haven't seen yet, but yeah. Help BL. The country is nice, it calms your heart. I grew up in an industrial area of smoke and dust. I'm assuming because you look like an ox, that means Gunts. It's not really occupied anymore. Of course, a major part of Breath of Fire 1, but it's not really in this anyway. Change. Cat, come back to me. Here we go. If we work hard on the garden, our prayers will be heard. Heave ho. I've got to go to St Amanda to pray for a good harvest. That's the name of the place, St Amanda. That's the cave. So that's you get like these guys, I guess like a dojo. It's kind of like a dojo. I think I'll be going to St Amanda next. I still don't remember the place for St Eva. I don't actually know what it's called. The actual town. Well, it's basically half town, half castle, really. Or it's like a massive monastery with the church in, but it's like a fortress outside. That's one of the sections there is pretty weird as well, with what happens in it. But anyway. This job is so boring. I want to go to the city to work. I think you see Rand's mum in that one, but I'll go this way for now. People from the St Eva church have been visiting Daisy a lot lately. I think they're planning to build a church on her property. Well, that's no good. You know Daisy next door? Her son left a long time ago. Yes, and he's here. Like they're basically saying that hypothetically to that said son. But maybe they don't recognise him. I mean, if it was a long time ago, you know. I don't actually remember if it's explained what happens, but you know. So yeah, we're not gonna get Rand's completed backstory yet, but it will slowly piece together. Some of them just kind of happen at the same time, or like one's backstory will nearly finish, but then you'll get a section for another character to have their backstory. You know, get out, you worthless rascal. Oh, Daisy, please calm down. We just want to build a church. Shut up. Only believe in St Amanda. Why would I let you build a church? So yeah, it seems as though St Amanda and St Eva are rivals. I bet Rand's just like, yep, that's my mother, alright. Hi, I'm home. What are you doing? Shut up, you dumb kid, what do you mean? I'm home. Wandering around at your age, where were you? And what were you doing? I went out for work, Mum. Work? If you want work, why don't you stay in this village and plough the fields? Now that you're back, I expect you to plough the fields. Mum. You guys can help, go to work. We'll start tomorrow. Now, plough and clean up the rugged land right outside of here. Get going, if you work too slow, I won't feed you. So I believe you just get battles, so you get 2 grass things, 2 tree stumps, and then 2 boulders. Yeet. There we go. course, it's not there for experience, so, you know. Right, there's a stump. Get that 1, 2, 3. So with that special combined power, bloody, Nina really does have a good attack power. Especially, well, for her anyway, but yeah. So I don't actually know if any of these attack back. It probably is just doing it as a free way to get experience, but yeah, here we go. I think the golem might fight back though. Do do do. It will do. Bum. Bum 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 bum. Getting a lot of specials or crits, I will say. And I don't know if it will attack or if it will just constantly defend. We'll have to see. Well, I'd rather wrap it up before then, but you know. Let's speed it up. Fucking hell. Is there any need for that? Like, damn. Yeet. There we go, done. Jesus. It's just like if it takes too long to get rid of them, that's when they'll start attacking. I know, she's just got one-shotted, bro. But like, whoa. Do 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 do. There we go. Yeet. Could speeding this up because this is pretty boring, so you know. Yeet. 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 There we go. Oh, this time we've got a stone. Freeze. Do 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 do. There we go. That should be everything. So let's go. That's it, good boy. I'll plant something in a land you ploughed. I'm sorry to make you do this. She is so stubborn. If we help a little more, I'm sure she'll feel better. Here we go. I'll take care of this land. Go west to Namanda and pray for a good harvest. So now I'm going to go to St Namanda. Well, you don't actually see St Namanda, but, you know. I don't remember, do you see a statue of, I think, is it her? I think both of the gods are actually goddesses. I'm not sure though. And yeah, there is no weapon shop, so yeah. I mean, there is none in Namanda either. Because it's kind of a town, but not really. But anyway, I mean, with that, it's time to continue. So, yes. Looking at the world map, you've got Namanda and one other place, and then you've got a St Eva church right at the bottom of this section, which is very far out. But yeah, that cave there is Namanda. I don't know what the other place is. I honestly don't remember. And is this a magic golem? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. There we go. Maybe big and burly, but doesn't have unlimited HP. Oh Jesus! I'll have to use the rolling technique if it carries on. Yeet. Have fun. A gallop. Yeet. 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 Wasted turn or something, never mind. Yeet. It's not what I wanted, but never mind. That's not what I wanted. Wait, what? Oh, it's the tree. It's the tree, yeah. Well, that doesn't matter, so, you know. They gotta love the encounter rate. Yeet. 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 Very nice. Do 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 do. There we go. This is Namanda, a place dedicated to the god of the earth and crops. Namanda is the god of earth and crops, the agriculture god. Hell yes. To pray for a good harvest, I see. Please proceed. So I think there's one screen where you can get battles, but that's about it. To pray for a good harvest, I see. Please proceed. Yeah. So yeah, this screen you can get battles in, but this is the only one. Oh, it's also training to fight off monsters like this. Yeah. Yeah. Why are we getting a stamen and a pollen for? Seemed a bit random to have got that. But hey ho. Oh my god. Encounter rates, man. They're disgusting little things. Yeet. There we go. So this mini game I'm not even going to bother with. And we ring this bell when it is time for prayer. Oh, it's almost time. If the rhythm doesn't match exactly what we cannot pronounce, so you have to do it to the right rhythm, which is something I have to do to get one of the dragon abilities, but I'm not even going to bother. Honestly, it's that disgusting. I don't think you can try yet anyway, so let's just go. Would you donate 100 coins? Namanda. Given 200, why not? Now we head back. Yeet. Yeet. Wait. Yeet. 2 wasted criticals there. And another wasted critical. Typical. We've got a Kaihid or a Keyid, I don't know how you want to pronounce it. Yeet. 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 You did. Oh, bear with me, hang on. Right. Now we carry on. So I should be fine to head back now. As soon as I, paid 200 and went literally Namanda. Yeah, this is going to be really awkward to navigate through. With the Rand bowling ball. One battle. That'll do me, that's fine. Alright, has to be this twat, doesn't it? So I don't necessarily get the best experience from these, so I don't have to do the fights, not really. You did! That should be good enough. Alright, speed it up still, yes, still staying. Save it, there we go. I'll still continue, yes. Isn't that a soldier? Did I see a soldier? I did. Right, here we go. Ah, Rand. This is a letter from Daisy. I am having the Eva church built here. I am going to the grand church. May the light of St Eva be with you. It is no doubt Daisy's handwriting. What? Daisy understands now how wonderful the Eva church is. And that's why we are building a church here. I mean, is it called Grand Church? No, I'm pretty sure the actual town has something with it. So yeah, this is very suspicious. Rand's village is devoted to Namanda, not St Eva. And then, we go away for what? Literal minutes, come back. And then, we've whisked her away to the Grand Church because she now believes in St Eva. Yeah, whatever. No way. There's no way that my mother would believe in a religion like yours. What have you done to her? Please stop accusing us. Daisy became a believer of St Eva, that's all. Or do you have proof that we did something? You. There we go, mano a mano. Of course, defense up X. Dun, 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 bum, 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 bum. So of course the immediate thought is that his mum was kidnapped. You know, because she wouldn't believe it. But, you know, if I mean, when it went dark, of course, I was assuming he was going to turn into a monster. But then I thought, when I went into this battle, I was like, maybe they're holding back still or don't want to reveal they're a monster. I don't actually remember what actually happens after this one-on-one. I remembered the one-on-one, but I didn't remember if there was a proper boss fight with all four as well or not. But we'll see. As long as you don't do 100, it's fine. Dealing way too much damage though. I'm not gaining much from what I'm healing, to be honest. I can save it, fuck it. Bang. Ah, he's dead. Didn't realise he was nearly dead. And there we go. W fruit. Oh, that'll restore my MP. I'll be using that in the final fight. Oh, Father Ray. These people are being difficult. What? You're the ones taking over someone else's land? I have been told that Daisy donated to this after identifying with the teachings of St Eva. That's right, and this man is mistaken. Mistaken? You have a lot of nerve. Stop it. I have a responsibility to protect the believers of our church. If you continue to act this way, you'll have to deal with me. Interesting. You're just another servant to a dumb god. St Eva is not a dumb god. Someday you will also understand. Well, I don't understand. I don't want to understand. Now get off my mother's land. Very interesting. I don't intend to continue with this misunderstanding. However, someday we will understand each other. They raise one of those cryptic ones. You know, of course, at first when we saw him, good impression, you know. We saw him in the church, and then he ended up helping us with the well. You know, he was helpful, he saved the children. But now that just, you know, seems as though he's the bad guy. So very confusing. Anyway, something doesn't seem right. You guys know my mother isn't the type of person to change her mind, just like that, right? Do you think the Eva Church people took her by force? Yes. You agree? We've got to check them out, and their headquarters, and about St Eva Church. I think St Eva Church is the problem. The churches in the other towns are being deceived. Don't you think so? But I haven't thought about how to get there. Now, what can we do? If we could fly, it would be easy. Is this when I return to Windia? I think it is. Do 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 do. I think it's when I return to Windia and get Nina's backstory completed. As well as a nice ability that she gets in Breath of Fire 1 as well. And that is to fly. Because I said St Eva Church is on a mountain island that, you know, you can only get to via flying. There's still the bottom of this continent to look at. And, there's two churches. along the way. Well, there's a house and a church at the bottom. You've got the St Eva church. You've also got the prison. It's like a abandoned prison, I think. But yeah. Anyway, I do need to switch out. So let's change. Let me see if G knows thingy yet. I want to see if he knows warp. So I can just warp straight there. Just going to see if I can get him up quick. So he can get warp, you know what I mean? I don't know when he gets it, that's the only problem. Eat and dead. There we go. And he hasn't got it yet. Just be easier if I give him warp, you know what I mean? Anyway, use flame again. So yeah, stats just increase through the fire and wind thing. Just makes typhoon and flame even better to use, as soon as they are fire and wind itself. Oh, okay. Yeet. I mean, I know he's level 11, but Jesus. What did he learn? That's no good. And I feel like Cat always misses out. I mean, speaking of Cat, bloody hell, she ain't gonna get her thingy yet, backstory completed yet. That'll be once I learn to fly, and then after St Eva Church, I think you meet with, I think is his name Tiger? I mean, you meet with a tiger, but I don't know if, I'm not sure anyway. Need to keep on going, get Jean up for warp. So this would probably still be quicker than just running and, you know, going across. I'm not sure though, anyway. Eat. There we go. Oh, Jesus, that's not what I meant to do. Oh, Jesus. We've got some gallops, have we? Typhoon! Wow. Let's get it again, shall we? Come on. Come on, flame should work. Should one shot. Why is it weakened all of a sudden? Like, damn. There we go, he's learnt warp. Good. That's what I wanted. So yeah, we've got Hometown, Township, Corsair Windia, Capitan Simmerthorpe, Tunneling, Highthorpe, Farmtown Gunts. So I mean, there ain't as many towns as in Breathfire 1. I think there was 18, weren't there, I think? And there was a few that just you couldn't warp to, because it just weren't available to warp to. I think there's about 20 or 21 altogether, but anyway. Let's change. So, Cat, Rand, Nina. And then we're going to rest up. Wherever the thing is to rest. Where's the inn? Might just be this building over here, but it just isn't labelled. Yeah, it is. There we go. Bang. Well, it's called motel, but you get the point. Yum, 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 yum. I don't know if I want to actually be going here yet or not anyway. I'm sorry, but no one is allowed in the castle at this time. Can you please tell the king that Nina has returned. Nina sounds familiar. There is something I must ask the king. Please allow me to see him. Nina, who are you? Let her through. You could do this now, and I mean, it's perfect timing because I do need to learn to fly. So there we go. My queen, but you can let her through. Come in. So now you're going to find out the tragic tale behind how Nina was exiled and how it wasn't the king and queen's fault, but they had to do it because of the rumours. There is a legend about the black wing in Windia. It is said when a child with black wings is born into a royal family, there will be trouble in the country. In order to protect the country, a child with black wings must be killed. That is the law. But there is no way we could do that, Nina, to kill you. We told everyone that you died. Then we took you to the magic school in hometown. So that's why they didn't want Nina to return, and we got chucked out when we passed through practically at the beginning of the game. Because if word spread that Nina was back, then everybody would have found out that she wasn't killed. And because people were too naive and believed the legend. Yeah, anyway. The reason why we forbade you to go back to the castle is because we want to protect you from those who knew of the legend. However, now, the king has fallen sick. He wants very much to see you, Nina. Not only the king, I too. Bless me. Mother. Nina, you have grown into a beautiful woman. Go now, Nina. The king, your father, is waiting. Yes, mother. If I remember rightly, the dungeon that I'm going to be getting, because it's going to be like a trial for Nina. Bless me. Is actually going to be pretty disgusting. Yeah, this is the first time I've actually properly been in Windia Castle, because I got chucked out straight away. So here we go. There's the thing. You're not allowed in the basement unless you have something really important. Oh yeah, I forgot as well, yeah. I mean, obviously, you've got that, but there's going to be something else that's going to happen in this section that's going to be quite sad as well, but it's all a part of backstory, I guess. And character development. I hope the king is okay. The black wing is spooky. Isn't it a sign that something bad is going to happen? Here's the armory. Long ago, the people of Windia had bigger wings, and they could change into a bird whenever they wanted. So keep in mind, obviously, Sten was the first to get his full completion. He practically made a sacrifice. He was willing to die in order to allow us to continue. Remember that. Just because, you know, characters do their own big thing. Anyway, if the king dies, what will happen? Mina is still so young. But yeah, anyway, I don't know why I keep on sneezing now. My nose is blocking up, which is annoying. I do apologise about the sneezing. I mean, I know it's not what you want to hear in a YouTube video, but anyway, oh yes, this bit. Lovely jubbly. Everything is fine. It's nice and shiny because it's magic energy. There are no problems. Everything is fine, yep. So, body... That's annoying how quick my voice just, you know, my voice just ended up going raspy and my nose clogged up. That was quick, a matter of literally a minute. Anyway, as I was saying, like, just, you know, just look out for when characters get, like, the final piece of their story. Just look out for a possible, like, big thing they're going to do. Because I think every character practically has, like, at least a decision or an action they make. You know, anyway, that, you know, completes their character in a sense. So obviously Sten would have just sacrificed himself, but he didn't need to in the end. And then something's going to happen surrounding Nina. But anyway, I will do this bit, but the actual dungeon I'll do later on. I mean, because I have the trial dungeon, going to St Eva church, going through underground bit, then I think it's the prison when I have to find Patty. I don't remember the order though. So I only went to that continent for a bit, but we're going back later anyway. From here it is the ceremonial tower. It can only be used for special ceremonies. Funny enough, like turning into a bird. There's nothing. Of course there isn't. That's blocked off. But hey ho. Here's the king. Pray to St Eva to heal the king. So these are St Eva followers. Anyway, oh, your majesty. Father. That voice, is it Nina? Yes, father, it's Nina. Oh, Nina, you still call me father? After what I have done? But she understands why it happened. But here we go. King, make a definite decision. You cannot let this child live. What are you going to do with Nina? You must give her up. Fate is fate. A child with black wings? How could this be? Darling, no, King. Please, I beg for mercy. King, a child with black wings will cause misfortune. You must not forget this legend. This is all for the good of Windia. So immediately I thought, this is St Eva pulling the strings again. One of the followers, you know, tricking Nina into, tricking Nina's parents into thinking that having the black wings is a bad thing. But all I'm going to say is having the black wings is actually a good thing. I think if memory serves, it gives her a better chance of turning into a bird so she can fly, I think. But anyway. But unlike in Breath of Fire 1, none of the bird people of Windia can actually fly. Because obviously, you notice all the soldiers and everybody else could fly. But here, that power has kind of been lost. You can only really have one at a time that can fly. But anyway, what am I to do? Ah, Nina. Father. Father. Look, Father, I have wings. What is it, Father? Why do you make such a face, Father? Father. I could not protect you. I sent you to hometown so you wouldn't be killed. I'm a terrible father. You must hate me. No, Father, I don't hate you. It was hard to say goodbye to you and Mother. But I now have these wonderful friends. Oh, Nina. Oh, Your Majesty. Messenger for St Eva. King, now is the time to spread the teachings of St Eva. It is time for everyone to pray for the king. Your Majesty, if we spread the teaching of St Eva, you will get better. So again, I was like, this is just them trying to make a bad influence, because it's becoming clear, as you've probably noticed in this episode, especially this episode, you know, the followers of St Eva are using this goddess, St Eva, as an excuse, saying that she's a divine being, and, you know, if you follow her, you know, you'll get good fortune, illnesses will be cured, bring you money, whatever, blah blah blah. But of course, all it's doing is just creating stuff like greed, like what we saw with Trout, and you know, it's allowing the negative emotions to turn people into demons, like Trout, who was consumed with greed, like the princess, the Queen of Tunlin, who nearly turned into a demon because of gluttony, I guess, in her case. You know, stuff like that. Quite a good concept, actually. I still cannot agree with that. Why? Do you think the teachings of St Eva are wrong? No, the teachings of St Eva are wonderful. However, isn't it wrong for me, the king, to push those beliefs on others? So he's a good king. So of course they got rid of Nina because they had to try and influence the king and queen, but looks like this whole time Nina's been gone, the king hasn't given in to them and still refusing to spread the teachings to Windia. I thank you for your thoughtfulness, messenger, but I don't intend to make the teachings of St Eva the teachings of this country. Oh, King of Windia, you will regret this. The teachings of St Eva are spreading throughout the world. You have nothing to gain by turning us into your enemies. I don't need any prayers. After all, this wonderful daughter of mine has come to see me. Thank you, Nina. So he's in pain. Gramps, I have a request. Please open the door to the basement. What? You don't intend to use the powers of that? If you use those powers, you can never return to being a human. I won't allow it. Gramps, please understand. In order to save Father, no, the world, I need that power. It's hard for an old man like me to understand anything complicated, but I'll believe in you, Nina. I'll have them open the door. Thank you, Gramps. In the basement of this castle, the powers of the Great Bird are sealed. If I become the Great Bird, I can carry everyone to St Eva Church. Let's go, everyone. Of course, I'm not going to do this yet. But, I'm going to have a look around the rest of the castle and then get ready to go into the basement. But yeah, this is a good section. But yeah, as you can see, it's becoming clear that, a very high possibility that St Eva are the villains. I mean, I don't want to paint it as being obvious, to spoil. I don't want to be like, oh yeah, definitely. I mean, I can't really hide it. I mean, it's clear that, they're spreading negative influence and kind of manipulating the world. One of the demons manipulated Gate, made everybody forget about the main character, or me, in this sense. So, it's looking clear about St Eva. St Eva is a bitch. Followers are bastards, and they must be stopped. Of course, that's why we're going to go to St Eva Church, which you go to twice, actually. Anyway, here we go. I never thought that Nina would ever bring misfortune to this country. Only those who believed in foolish legends could hate her. Oh, but I wonder who started those legends. Oh, was it the St Eva followers by any chance? Oh, of course it is. Because they were probably aware of Nina's powers and didn't want her to be anywhere near the castle so that she could tap and unlock those powers. Here we go. What is going on which allows you to go into the basement? Oh, is this the dungeon? Yes, right. Well, I'm not going to go here yet. I believe Nina does go in on her own as well at some point. But anyway, that marks the end of this episode of my playthrough of Breath of Fire 2. So, thank you for watching this episode of my playthrough of Breath of Fire 2. And in the next episode, I'll be undergoing Nina's trial in order to unlock the power for her to turn into the Great Bird. But, as we heard, it will be as a sacrifice of her human form, and she'll have to stay as the Great Bird. So, of course, in Breath of Fire 1, she can switch between the human form and the bird form. Of course, because I'm assuming this is the same universe, same timeline. It's just obviously in the future. I'm guessing it's just their powers have kind of withered out. Because I think if you talk to the king, any point after this, I think he mentions that like the blood thinned out throughout the generations. But yeah, as I said, thanks for watching, and I'll see you then. But till then, with massive thumbs up, we'll say to now is goodbye and good night.